Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome to the stream. Today I'll be carrying on with Arcade Spirit, Chapter 4. Just waiting for it to load. I did press play, but for some reason it's not doing anything. There we go. Finally loading. Right, so the last time I played this, we went to the biggest gaming convention called Max, I think. Yeah, it was this one up here. Just carry on. Just return. There we go. I'm excited. Let me change the scene over. I forgot to turn my light on. Where's my light switch? Right, level 4, player versus player. Oh, that seems interesting. Doing a bit of PvP right now. I'm not a PvP player myself in like MMO games because I'm so bad at PvP and MMO games. The future of 2000X, and this is my hour. Max has come and gone. We're hoping a good number of folks we reached out to, they will be here today at my big event. So today we're doing SpiritCon for the spirit of gamers and spirit of nerds and gamers all around the world. My chance to put the Funplex on the map. My chance to make something more of this job than a 9-to-5 vacuuming in the carpet and looking for missing ski balls. My chance to prove myself I can do this. Everybody's counting on me to bring in the customers and keep them coming back for more. Without that, we're constantly at risk of the Funplex shutting down. We don't want the Funplex shutting down. It's where you met Ashley, the best girl. So, no pressure or anything. Here I am, psyching myself up, watching the clock. Once the little hand hits the 10 and the big hand hits the 12, SpiritCon is a go. I need to turn this down because it is very, very loud. There we go. I don't want to be nervous. I don't want to be freaking out like I was at Max. I want to face this with absolute confidence. But well, sadly, I'm me, and not someone else. And those old instincts to assume that everything will go wrong, those hard feelings are still hanging on. Ooh. Ooh. Ashley and the ooh. 5 minutes and counting. Are you excited? Because I'm really, really excited. I'm so excited, Ashley. Thank you for doing your hacking skills, or your breaking and entering skills, which we're not going to talk about, to advertise SpiritCon on the big screens. I'm something. Something is good. We can work with being something. Breathe, Luke. You're going to do just fine. Remember to smile and have fun with it. Yes, that's the main thing. Smile and have fun. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I attempt my best smile. It comes out as a rictus grin of terror. Well, if you're going for creepy slasher smile, then you nailed it. Exactly what I was going for, Ashley. Thank you for noticing. While you work on perfecting that, I've got to go get my Pinky the Flamingo on. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing's important. Especially when playing visual novels and reading it out loud. Breathing is important. You can do this, Luke. You can do this. You can definitely do this. You know what? Even if the family curse makes you fail miserably and crash and burn, at least you can say you took an honest whack at it. That is true. You'll never succeed if you don't at least take a few whacks. With that settled, I push through the door and out into the arcade. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Where's our mystery machine? Let's be honest, we'll probably get maybe a dozen randos anyway. No big deal. And that's not a dozen randos. Oh, that's a lot of people. That's considerably more than a dozen randos. Wait, why am I panicking? This is a good problem to have. We wanted a big crowd for the event. Okay, it's more folks to wrangle, but I can do this. I can do this. I can definitely do this. Step out in front of the crowd, waving for attention. Hello. Hey everyone. Simmer down, please. Simmer down. Briefly, I look down to make sure I'm wearing pants, unlike my nightmares about public speaking. That could probably be a good thumbnail. F12. Because print screening doesn't work, because there could be more thumbnail opportunities here. Like during the stream I look for thumbnail pictures that would be good for thumbnails. Only because I changed the title and thumbnail after the stream. Welcome everyone. Welcome to SpiritCon, where we proudly, where we are proud to be gamers, because everyone here has the spirit of either a nerd or a gamer, and that's who I'm trying to target right now. We got some awesome things in store for you today. We'll go over the basics, then we can get this party started. First, token machines will be spitting out extra tokens when you buy $5 or more of them, so make the most of it. Second, the Fist of Discomfort tournament, we're streaming it live on Queen Bee's channel. Sign up at the prize desk. See the giant pink flamingo for details. Third, a high scores contest for nearly every other game in the arcade. Register your 3-letter initials with Gavin at the desk to join in. Whoever holds the top score at the end of the day gets a trophy and tokens. We're planning a monthly high score challenge leaderboard, so let's get that started. Fourth, for those of you participating in the cosplay contest, your outfit looks great. And checking with Ashley about the details, who is also Pinky the Flamingo. Ashley, best girl. Have to say that. PSA, Ashley, best girl. Fifth, I can confirm the rumours. We are going to have a Magical Mutant Cuties playable on the floor today. The Funplex is home to the indies. Finally, in a few minutes, I'll be revealing our rare game. Only a few prototypes were ever made, and today, you'll get to play one of them. All of those things were on the flyers and promotional website and so on, meaning the point by point was kind of redundant. They're ready to go. But I should pump the crowd a bit, get them excited. Can't half-ass this either. Veterans and newbies alike, I hope you all have a lot of fun and make new friends today. We're going to go for that one because that is less serious. We don't want to act too serious in an arcade. Like, come on, arcade's not a formal place. The Funplex is meant to be fun for all, casual gamer or core gamer, young or old, retro or modern. We want everybody to have a blast. Even if you don't walk away with the trophy, you'll be walking out of here with memories of time well spent with these great games and great people you'll meet today. So anything we can do to make sure you're having fun, you let us know. And we hope you can come back to the Funplex again to recapture the magic moments you'll experience today. God, breathe, Luke, breathe. I said this earlier, but breathe. God, I need a drink. Damn. I was all under one breath. I'm impressed with myself. On behalf of the Funplex, thank you for joining us at SpiritCon, for the spirit of gamers and nerds alike. Now, let's get gaming. That got him excited. Right. Okay. Now, it's time to reveal our new rare game and get this show underway. Gavin and Naomi wheel the tarp-covered game out from the back room. Excitement builds in the crowd as it pushes into place. My friends, I give you Wyvern Keep. That is also a good thumbnail. Thumbnail opportunity right here. And just blank that out. Like put it black. Not trying to be racist. And put like a question mark on it. It's like, what game is it? Good clickbait. Good clickbait thumbnail right there. See, the reason I chose this game, Wyvern Keep, is because of Shaggy with blonde hair, who's basically a Super Saiyan because he is got blonde hair now. A rare Laserdisc-based game where you're a daring princess rescuing a prince from the clutches of an evil lizard. And the crowd goes mild. I thought Laserdisc games played like crap. Isn't that why they stopped making them? They're not all bad. They can be a bit kitschy nostalgia, at least. Could be fun, maybe I'll give it a shot after I'm out. after I'm out of the Fists of Destruction tourney pools. Not the outburst of joy I'd hoped for.
Aww.
But I thought this game was really sought after by collectors and stuff. That's different from being popular.
I suppose.
Wouldn't worry though, today's crowd is fairly hardcore. Once more casual players wowed by the animation, it should pay for itself. Didn't Noob kinda get it for free? My point stands. We don't say that out loud to everybody. I'm about ready to give up on this for now and move on to the other things when I spot something out of the corner of my eye. Very hesitantly, a young girl approaches, eyes full of wonder at the cartoon playing before her of the daring princess. And, after dropping in 2 tokens, she starts to play, standing on her tiptoes to do so. Games are meant to be played and loved. The players that grow to love them, players like me, always find them in the end. Hopefully that girl will have cherished childhood memories of Wyvern Keep just like I did. My nerves unwind somewhat on seeing everybody ready to go. Maybe today we'll work out just fine after all. With the event underway, folks head off to sign up for the high score challenges, the Fists of Destruction tourney, or just go play some games. As for me, I work my way through the crowd and back to the desk. One last thing to do, check in with our VIPs before they dive headfirst into the storm. Teo's manning the stage to encourage folks to get silly on the dance floor. Percy's preparing for his Moopy run. Queen Bee's ready to face her first opponents. I know I can rely on the staff, but in a lot of ways, the gamers are a star talent for the day. It's their event, I need to support them. For starters, I wave over to Teo. Hey Teo. Oh, before I forget, I almost forgot. The actual star of the stream, Mika-chan. How could I forget? I'm a bad person. I forgot about Mika-chan. Mika-chan, you're going on my headset. I'm sorry, Mika-chan. Please forgive me for forgetting about you. There we go. Mika-chan, you're not facing the right way. There we go, Mika-chan. Everything set for today's dancing, Teo? Teo, in fashion, he winks and gives me a thumbs up.
Absolutely.
As he said, absolutely. Ready to rock, but can't stop the chat. Running the stage is my focus for the next few hours, and it's gonna take every ounce of social juice I can squeeze out. If you need me, check me out on the lunch break, Kay. Phrasing and Kate. Percy, world record time, you up for this? Absolutely. Whoa, okay, he's definitely looks focused today. Not his usual softly smiling self. Naomi set up a little camera to record the whole thing. When I set the record, I'll submit it as a new high score to defeat. The culmination of years of effort, all coming to a head. The pressure's well and truly on, isn't it? I can always try another day, yes. But this isn't for me. I mean, it never was for me. But today it's also for you. For the Funplex, you mean? For you. This event is more than a way to put the Funplex on the map. It's like your own personal high score attempt, chasing a dream. Always grasping, just out of reach. I'd hate to let you all down. Morale improvement systems online. Aim the encouragement cannons. Win or lose, we'll all be proud of you today. Hey, if you bungle, there's always Donkey Kong. Percy, I know how much this game means to you, but don't feel you have to win this on my behalf, or even the Funplex's behalf. Volunteering for this high-pressure, public profile run, that means a lot to me. You're already doing everything you can do for all of us. And honestly, I'm proud of you. Quite right, quite right. Very well. For myself, for you, and for the Funplex, I shall give it my all. Percy offers a quick salute. Hey Anna, how's it going? welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. A bit different from Arcade Spirits today, and welcome Watermelon. Welcome back, both of you. How has your guys' day been so far? Yeah, as you can see, not playing Apex, playing a different game that I've been playing every Sunday for the last 3 weeks. Called Arcade Spirits, one of my favourite visual novels that came out 3 weeks ago. Doing good? I'm glad you're doing good. And I've got a special guest with me today. Got Mika-chan. Say hello, Mika-chan. There you go, little wave. Mika-chan did a little wave. Next up, checking in with...
What the f***?
Whoa, Queen Bee, calm. Calm, Queen Bee, simmer down. Hey, ready for the tournament?
Nope, no way.
I'm not ready in the slightest. Not for this. Not for him. With a subtle head nod, she indicates a fairly nondescript fellow with a t-shirt and jeans. Standard gamer gear. Yep, it's what I wear on a daily basis. There's an unusual design on the back of his jacket, like some wide-eyed, fanged Oni. This is a local event, right? Funplex regulars, city scrubs, and a bunch of cosplay otaku from Max. I mean, visual novels are pretty easy to run, even on really bad computers, and all you really have to say is your PC may not run it. You don't have to say the entire model. Just to save you time on typing up messages. That's yes. I mean yes. That's what it is. Then why is the demon here? The who?
Hey, listen.
Known on Western shores as the Demon, and in his own home country of Japan as Kami. He's a top-rated fist of discomfort player in the world. As for your question, Miss B, I invited him. What?
Ooh.
You asked me to handle invitations to the tournament, remember? It's part of my helpful assistance in setting up SpiritCon. Honestly, I was surprised he accepted my invitation. All the other top-rated pros turned it down flat. He even flew here from Japan on his own dime. Yen, isn't that nice of him? This game is Arcade Spirits. It's a visual novel that was kindly sent to me by the studio who made the game, so thank you to them. And I'm really enjoying it. It's now one of my favourite visual novels that I've ever played. Overtaking the visual novel Dream Daddy somehow, because we all know Dream Daddy is just an amazing visual novel. Mika-chan, stop trying to turn, please. It's like in the webcam, I just see Mika-chan slowly turning. But yeah, it's an amazing visual novel. If you haven't already, you can check it out. I'm only going to do one run, like my main run on stream, only just to give people like a certain view of the game. But there is many different endings you can have with many different people. So yeah, it's an amazing game. Luke, did your magical phone fairy just put me dead in the crosshairs of the greatest player who ever lived? Maybe. Yes, we'll go with that. Sorry. I am annoyed. So completely annoyed. Queen Bee can't be losing morale now. I can't have my friends so frantic over this. Plus, this is one of the main events. And when she's in top fighting form, she's an all-star entertainer. I've got to pump her up. Yeah, I know, Honor. That means you've got this. You know his moves. So you've seen him in action before. That means you know what he's going to do before he does it. Top-rated players are the ones in the true crosshairs. This is your chance to take down the demon, Queen Bee. I know you can do it. She squeaks out a smile. It's not a usual radiantly confident grin. True.
Well.
Okay. I've watched hundreds of his matches. I'll do this. He goes nothing. And if Queen Bee destroys the demon in Fists of Discomfort, then she's gonna be the best player in the world. As she marches off to join the tournament, I'm getting a sinking feeling. Did I make a mistake?
Did I make a mistake? My calculations estimated that having a top player would bring in at least 150% more attendance.
It's fine, Iris.
I was just trying to help this event be the best it could be.
It's fine, Iris. Don't worry about it, Iris. I asked you to invite star players that hype the event to the moon, and that's what you did. And even if the demon beats Queen Bee, well, the Funplex wins.
Even so, I feel kinda bad.
Don't be.
But it's good that I feel bad, right? That I'm not making a purely quantitative analysis of the situation.
Humans are really purely quantitative.
Exactly!
That's oddly enough cheers her up a bit. Right, that's everybody squared away. For the next few hours, it's floor attendant Luke on duty, making sure Spirit Con soars like an eagle rather than a turkey. By and large, the event runs itself, or rather, Teo, Ashley, Gowd, and Naomi keep it rolling. My job is to troubleshoot. And boy howdy, there is trouble to shoot. What's next? Not 1 hour in and we've got problems. Even if they aren't major ones, I don't want even minor problems to mess up this event. Not even one glass of spilled milk. My stress level is so high that I might start bawling at the sight of it.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Luke, can I be of some assistance? I'd like to make things up to you after the invitation snafu. Currently I'm detecting 3 problems for you to solve. Someone beating up a cabinet, a player loudly cursing at a game, and crowd milling around the vending machines. Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. As floor attendant and events manager, it's my duty to make things right. The crowd's already on edge from all the high stakes competition. Where do I start though? Yeah, we can't have people punching the cabinets. That could mean games breaking. So yeah, let's go to this guy first. This game is busy smacking the side of Wild Rider cabinet. The fake plastic motorcycle handles the front of the game rattle each time. No, this can't be happening. Sir, you're not allowed to hit the games. Plus, if Naomi saw this, he'd be as good as excommunicated. So your laptop runs DDLC, but performance-wise it runs slow. Well, like each scene transitions quite slowly compared to like how it normally does. Is that what you mean? Oh, you're that guy I got mad with, the fat dude who wouldn't stop playing Moopy, right? Sorry, I got anger issues. I'm trying to work on them. But would you just look at this? Of all the rotten luck, I got top lap score. I did it. And now the game's frozen right after crossing the finish line. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Wild Rider is one of our most problematic games. Constantly freezing or going splat. Naomi fixes it at least once a week. It was made in the early 2000s with janky low polys and low production values as a whole. I'm sorry for hitting the game. I guess that was pretty stupid of me. But is there anything you can do to help me keep my score? I've got a real shot at winning this one. This guy rubs me the wrong way, but he seems sincere in his apology. And he's a paying customer today, despite claiming he'd leave forever. So I should keep that ball rolling. Let's see. No, that unplugging it back in will just mean he loses score. Naomi might help, but Iris I think would help because she knows that the system. I know it's a long shot, but Iris, is there anything you can do here?
Oh, I know.
Oh, a challenge! Don't worry, Luke. Iris is on the case. Meanwhile, please enjoy this recorded music. Can you hear the music? So, do we just stand around and wait, or
Thank you. Thank you.
tweet in the chat? Yeah. I don't mind if people like just want to lurk in the chat, or if you want to type in the chat. Everyone's welcome here. I mean, even people who just lurk and not say anything, they help me out as much as people who do chat. So I thank everybody for being in the chat. But if you do want to support the channel further, you can hit that like button as well. I would also appreciate that. It took some doing, but I searched and searched and found an exploit online for remotely hacking the scoreboard of Wild Rider. First, please reboot the game. With a shrug, I go through the unplug and replug routine after it boots, and of course, it's lost the score. Hacking through the game's built-in Wi-Fi now, the screen flickers and the player's time now appears at the top of the leaderboard. Whoa, amazing! Hey, seriously, I owe you, and your magic phone. I guess. Right, on to the next game to conquer. I'm gonna send Naomi a fan-made firmware update which closes the exploit. I doubt anybody would actually take the time to hack the Funplex's game, but better safe than sorry, right? Got it. Thanks, Iris. You've been a great help. Hooray! What should we tackle next? Yeah. Of all the people, immature little stunts to pull, that mother person. Whoa, simmer down there, lady. Fortunately for me, the gamer recognizes me immediately, and thanks to my speech earlier, and also fortunately for me, she calms down considerably too. Damn! Sorry, glad you're here. I need your help. I mean, just look at this. Curious, I take a look at the currently top score on Qbert, which is registered to the initials ASS. Hey! I did that once. I can't remember what game it was, but I was in an arcade, and I got top score. And I done exactly that, ASS. Can you believe it? Someone beat my top score, then put in joke initials to ruin my day. I know exactly who did it too. That's Steve. Steve. He's always pulling stuff like this just to mess with me. Hey, there he is. Steve, get your ass over here. Oh, I see what he did there, lady. See what he did there, and I like it. It's clever. I used to have that exact same shirt somewhere. Just like a button shirt with flames on it. I used to love that shirt. I never went around doing that though. That's just disgusting. Steve glances over and with a bemused smirk strolls on over to join us. Joy, something wrong? Of course something's wrong. You stole my high score. Did I? Oh hey, look at that. I guess I did. Sucks to be you, huh, Joy? And your initials are, because I know for a fact Gavin wouldn't let you register for the high score competition as ASS. So I played a little joke. So what? That's still my score up there. I'm taking home that trophy tonight. Urge to kill rising. Must control. Fist of death. Gavin's the scorekeeper. Let's go with Gavin, because he is the scorekeeper. If you got a dispute, you take it up with Gavin at the prize desk. He's the judge, jury, and executioner for all things high score related. Already text him, phew, he's on the way. Gavin takes one look at the high scoreboard and frowns. Really? Really? I would make it 10 years old. If it's from 2009. But yeah, if you can, I would like save up to get a new laptop or something. If you wanna play games, then saving up for like a gaming PC or a good laptop that can run games like visual novels and stuff. I would recommend doing that. So I'm currently saving up to upgrade my computer because I had some horrible crashes yesterday. It was awful. And who exactly is Mr. Ass? Good one, Gavin. You got him. Well, Gavin, this technically former WWE Tag Team Champ, Badass Billy Gunn. But today it's this guy right here, Steve. Good, Steve, you're out of the tournament. What? You can't wipe the game's scoreboard to get rid of your joke score, not without losing the real top score. Underneath it, meaning we're stuck with this for the day. Getting you out of my hair almost but not entirely makes up for having to deal with that problem. But that's not actually my score, I was just kidding. I didn't put ass in there, it was somebody else. Luke, he claimed it was his until you showed up. So he's either a liar or a prankster. We're done here. Steve, you're out of the running. One more incident and you're out the door. I don't have to stand here and take this crap. You don't want me here, I'll give my business to Deco's Palace. Yeah, go off to Deco's Palace. Nobody wants you anyway, Steve. Wow, that's some arcade justice right there. Thanks so much. Happy to help. If you don't mind keeping the swearing to a minimum, we've got kids here. For you, anything. Thank you, Joy. On to the next problem. Wait a second. As I look back around to the centre of the room, I can't help but notice two things. Percy's looking oddly irate, and Queen Bee is missing. My instincts say I should tend to our VIPs first and foremost. I don't think I can cover both of them in time. I could help out at least one of them. Even if it leaves the last two of the crowd's problems twisting in the wind. Yeah, I want Queen Bee to be in the tournament. Let's go to Queen Bee. We're approaching lunchtime, so maybe she's off getting food, but I'm not too sure. The Queen Bee I know would be watching the tournament pools and studying her opponents. Heck, I've seen her pack protein bars for a quick lunch rather than walk away from FOD. I decide to check in with Gavin, who has eagle eyes view of the entire event from his perch at the prize desk. Hey Gavin, I was wondering where... She's in the employee break room. Well, okay, I'm mostly kind of surprised you let her in there. It's crowded in here. One less anxiety-riddled gamer in the mix is probably healthy for the event as a whole. If you'll excuse me, I've got scores to tally. Best of luck. Okay, I guess that answers that. Weaving through the crowd, I make my way to the employees-only door. I scratched out the apostrophe last week. Sure enough, Queen Bee's here, thumbing through her social media feeds. Hey, QB. Oh, hey kid. So, sup?
Oh, not much really. Just wondering what I'm gonna do after L7 boots me from the team. I lose all my subscribers, and I'm lying downtrodden in the esports gutter begging for tokens. So, not much really.
What, because of the demon? One loss? Especially to the best player in the world, can't possibly torpedo your whole career. Queen Bee sighs, locking her phone now and tucking it away, her face still wrought with trepidation. Look, kid.
It's complicated.
There's things about L7 I don't talk about. Some really stupid things. Yeah, most laptops in 2009 won't run games nowadays, so I do recommend getting a new laptop or something. If you can, of course. It's up to you. I'm not forcing anyone to do what they don't want to do. That's how I roll. It's not just the pressure to perform. It's the pressure to perform perfectly at every second of my career. It's expectations beyond the norm, beyond what anyone else on my team has to deal with. Simply put, I'm a woman in esports. That is what changes everything. What, are you making sexist jokes about fixing them sandwiches? Yeah, let's not do that one. That sounds like a bad one to do. So I think that one's better to do. Sorry to hear that. Someone giving you trouble? Oh, Queen Bee, I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, if someone on your team is making your life miserable, What? No. No more misery than what I've had to deal with on the daily from the persistent internet trolls. The people. The trolls I get from my team is way more subtle than that. But it stings way more than normal barb.
Do you know why L7 signed me in the first place? I'm their mascot. The only lady on a male-dominated team. I was just so excited to be getting a pro contract in the first place that I didn't look any deeper. You know, I really should have looked deeper. If I did, I would have noticed their history. Women gamers hired and fired over the years, always let go for performance issues. Performance issues, my ass. They have a rotating slot for the obligatory eye candy hire, and everyone knows it. And now I'm starting to hear rumblings about my performance. It's like I'm getting too old for them, and it's time to trade in for a younger, hotter esports star. And it's not like any of this is in writing. Oh no. They never say why it happens. It's to avoid the legal system, obviously. They blame the gamer every time. Poor performance, but it's as plain as the nose on your face.
Instinctively, I go cross-eyed, trying to look down on my nose. Well, maybe not my nose. Mine is working of sublime beauty, crafted by the gods themselves. You know, this is kind of bad. This kind of things happen all the time in esports. Montages and interviews are always focused on me being a woman and not my skill as a gamer. Make your own esports team, or join a different one. I mean, it's not just in esports, it's soaked into the entire gaming culture. Women, LGBT+, POCs, what is POCs, I don't know. Minorities, people with disabilities. I mean, we're all human, we're all gamers, so why is there so much of this? Let's all be kind to each other. So we're all gamers, we all like the same thing. If we talk to people and get to know them, I'm sure we'll be better friends. But the people who like to troll and just annoy people, I'm not a fan of those type of people. Basically, everyone who's not in the industry's marketing target has to work extra hard to get where they want to be. And get treated like that along the way. I fought tooth and nail to get where I am now. I have to get threatened because I don't uphold to this sexist standards anymore is, frankly put, bull. So, it's there and it's real. But tough to prove any real allegations. Closest thing I've got to hard evidence is my win-loss rating. It's steady and solid, no performance problems at all.
Nope, no way.
I don't lose. They can't drop the axe just yet, not until I make a mistake. And while taking on the demon and getting destroyed in front of a live-streamed audience at a small event, an event I should be winning hands down, that's all they need to justify abandoning ship? Honestly, I'd have abandoned ship on this team ages ago, if not for the fact that I rely on my team's salary to live. You even had to put up with those L7 sponsored event at Deco's Palace. What a filthy pit of ego and aggression that place is. Without this contract, I'd need a real job, like an ordinary pleb. Screw that. Is that expensive? I'm not sure how much that translates to in my currency, which is the pound, because I am British. So I suck it up and endure all the little microaggressions. No way around it now. If I want to keep being a pro, I have to beat the demon. But how do you kill that which has no weakness? Come on, everybody has a weakness. What's his?
Maybe
if he has a heart attack or spontaneously combusts. Being on fire is totally a weakness. Maybe walk me through it. In Fist of Discomfort, how do you counterplay your opponents? I'm utter crap at that genre. Maybe explaining it to a noob will help. She pauses, trying to figure out how to word it on a level that even a neophyte can understand. Let's see. So, there's 3 play styles in FOD: aggro, mid-range, and control. Simply put, aggro is quick beatdowns, mid-range is balance, and control is long-term planning. Control, if you mix control with aggro, that could be amazing, but only the skilled players can mix the different playstyles. In any case, I play aggro. More for I know about the demon, he's an absolute perfect control player. He used elaborate item combinations to stall the game, then steals your doom. And I'm gonna hazard that control beats aggro? Most of the time, yeah. It sacrifices early game power for the early game stall. Meaning I burn out while he's just getting warmed up.
It's complicated.
If I want to counterplay him, I'd have to play mid-range. I haven't practiced those characters, that playstyle. He'd outskill me easily. No choice, I guess. I'll have to get out my comfort zone and face the demon as mid-range. I'll figure something out along the way. I'm gonna slay the demon. I'm going to do this. I will. And if not, hey, you can join the Team Funplex. It's not my call. Not my call. Agreed. It's time to go exorcist on his ass. Then I think it's time to load up on holy water and crossbows and purge this entity from our sacred Funplex. Now we're talking. Let's put L7 aside for the moment, because even if I win this battle, I'm leaving them in my wake. But here and now, it's time to focus on the fight.
Hey, thanks.
This helped. I mean, I'm still very likely doomed, but I feel better about my doom as a whole. You'll be there for the finals later on today. Of course. I nod in affirmative. Although Percy should be wrapping up his high score run about the same time, meaning, hey, it's cool. I get it. You've got a lot going on. No pressure. Now you've got an event to manage, and I've got a fight to prep for. Let's both do what we do best. You got it, Queen Bee. She pulls out her phone to do a little research as I depart. This is getting interesting. Half a Spirit Con in the can, half to go. I've been running myself ragged trying to catch every little problem. There's still plenty left to do, but no sense on practicing self-care too. It's time to get my lunch on. And while it's nice, quiet moment to myself would probably help. What would help me more would be a smidge of social interaction beyond crisis management. Percy and Queen Bee are obviously tied up in their own affairs. Everybody else should be open. Who can I lean on in my time of need? Ashley, there's no choice. It's gonna be Ashley. Laptop running Windows 10, we may break it. And I don't think operating systems break the laptop. So I had an old laptop that ran... An old laptop from 2001? And I managed to put Windows 7 or Windows 8 on it and it worked fine. But I assume Ashley's hiding herself away for a quick break. And I can't blame her, she's been working just as hard as everybody else. When this is all over, I'm going to need a coma of sleep and a hot bath. But while I dream of better things, let me check in with Ashley to see if she can lower her burden.
Oh, hi!
Want to get some lunch? You read my mind. I'm a psychic, you know. Whole story then? The whole story. It's gonna be packed. My companion fetched a table in the crowd cafe. I memorize her order to carry it forth to the yon service counter. Mate, I'm gonna be talking to those guys again. Those guys are amazing.
Well, look who's here.
I'm looking.
Ben and Matt, the best male characters in the game.
It's our favorite arcade wrangler.
Arcade minion? Arcade flunky? What's the right term?
Event manager, actually. You know those flyers for SpiritCon I asked you to pass out? It's my baby.
Moving up in the world, I see.
A proud parent of a shiny arcade baby.
And yet, no invite for us to the baby shower.
Why, I feel snubbed.
I'm sorry. I would have invited you, but didn't give me the option.
But seriously, we couldn't be prouder of you. And to think, when you first walked in these doors, you were still trying to figure out your place in things.
Ben and I know a thing or two about finding your dream and sacrificing to make it happen.
Long hours, hard work,
Hard hours and long work, too.
struggling to make ends meet.
Having meetings to discuss how to end the struggles.
Can't imagine how difficult it must have been for you to get to where you are now.
It wasn't that difficult. Honestly, I came up with a name. I talked it up at Max, and that's it.
Oh, I'd be on the lookout for hidden costs on the back end then.
Speed bumps on the road of life to catch you unawares as you're soaring down the highway of success.
But if you wreck your $500,000 imported sports car of business triumph, we'll be there to drown your sorrows in coffee.
Hey, thank you, Ben.
And donuts.
And donuts.
Don't forget the donuts, an essential component. Next order, please.
Those guys are great. They're amazing. Shaking my head, I wander back to our table with a lunch in tow. Still, I must look a bit nervous. In fact, Ashley picks up on as I return. Hey, glad we're doing lunch, you know. I need like 5 minutes peace and quiet away from the funplex before heading back to the floor. Ashley, can you take more than 5 minutes to rest? You've earned it. You've been working your feathers off out there, and it shows. I don't think I've seen this many happy children since I started. You mean you aren't here to force me to go back out there? I mean, yes, but at least take like more than 5 minutes. So, you wouldn't be opposed if I snuck out on my private jet and flew to Bali on a vacation getaway? Excellent. Only if you take me. Tropical Island getaway sounds like an absolute perfection right now. You aren't leaving me behind for this. I want nothing more than a fruity drink with a tiny umbrella and listening to the relaxing crescendo of the waves I'm in. Oh, then yeah. I don't recommend putting Windows 10 on your laptop at all. If it does that, just stick to what you're running now. Oh yeah, and just imagine the sands between your toes and the sun warming your face. I don't like the sand. A bit of a confession, I don't like beaches. The sand is annoying. Yeah, the sand is annoying. Rocky beaches I can sort of tolerate, whereas no sand is just massive rocks and pebbles. I've been to a few of those. They were nice. Just laying on a rock. Alas, such visions of paradise will have to wait. I can't leave in the middle of SpiritCon, and sadly, you can't either. We're both needed out there soon. Drat, fooled by evil Overlord event manager Luke. I'm sorry. Wait, how am I the villain? I just told you should treat yourself to a longer lunch. Well, Luke, sometimes you're the hero and sometimes you're the villain. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Wait, are we talking in terms of cosplay outfits or real life? Both. What do you mean? I can't just help thinking about how people are always wearing multiple masks at the same time, and how that defines and changes them. I don't think I own any masks. But I imagine I look pretty good in a sparkly masquerade one. Maybe a Lovecraftian plague doctor one. We can go shopping for masks later, I promise. Or a date with Ashley! I want this! I want this! Well, like, when I'm here, I'm Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. When I'm at Max, I'm Angus, or whoever else I'm cosplaying. When I'm alone, just plain Ashley. Game Luke knows it. Game Luke knows it. Just plain Ashley is just plain perfection. Oh, that line is perfection. Oh, Luke, that's so sweet of you to say. Oh, she's blushing. She's blushing. Mika-chan, stop turning around, please. Please. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, how do I know which one is the real me? And the real me is good enough, of course. You gotta go? Alright, Lord Barris. Thank you for stopping by, and if you do come back later, then I'll welcome you back then, but thank you for stopping by the stream, buddy. Should I live my life as the cosplayer, as the Funplex employee, or the person that has a wild imagination? Which one makes me the best? I just don't know. May I speak frankly? Ashley nods, looking lost in thought. Yes, you are you, and you are special. Yes, we're going for Ashley, because as the stream title suggests, and thumbnail, Ashley is the best girl. We're going to go for Ashley. Ashley, I think the beauty of being a human is that each individual is made up of different aspects. From childhood to growing up, everything we encounter shapes us. And through your cosplay, your amazingly fun imagination, and your arcade position, that all makes up the real you. You are those things, and you are wonderful. For me, I think we are also defined by how others perceive us, and I've heard nothing but compliments from everyone around you. Everyone really cherishes you and wants to spend time with you because of your bubbly personality, myself included. Please don't doubt yourself.
You know, you are so right. Sometimes it helps talking with your friends about what's been bothering you, yeah?
I love the voice actress for Ashley. She sounds so kawaii. I need to find out who this voice actress is and see what else she's done. Same with other voice actors, because all the voices in this game are just amazing.
It's nice to hear your thoughts and be able to bounce ideas off of you. Friends are just the greatest, aren't they?
Friend zoned. Can we not? Can you please let me escape the friend zone, Ashley? I smile in agreement.
I'm so happy to have not only you, but everyone at the Funplex in my life. We've all really bonded with each other, haven't we?
Absolutely. In fact, I got more friends than what I know what to do with.
I feel so much better after chatting with you. That really, really helped. Thanks.
And I feel like you get me. That means a lot. I'm not, as I'm saying in every stream, I'm not trying any voices because I just can't do female voices. Ashley stands up, beams a smile, and flashes me a victory sign with her hands. See you back out there. I just want to escape the friend zone. Is that so much to ask? The next few hours pass by quickly. With renewed confidence, Percy deep in his world record run performing admirably, he's intensely focused on that score, inching even closer. While Queen Bee effortlessly destroys locals on the path to an inevitable showdown with the demon, myself, I float through it all, taking care of little problems while keeping an eye on both of them. As the event winds to a close, all eyes are on our two main events, and the very real possibility of our local heroes falling apart at the finish line. Where's Wyvern? Where's my special name? I can't see it in the background. Now, technically, the arcade-wide scores competition is still on, but the crowds are ignoring the games in favour of crowding around Fist, Discomfort, and Moopy. Percy's been on a solid run since his earlier fumbles. Queen Bee's been effortlessly destroying all competitors as expected, but the demon has been matching her game for game, destroying all his opponents as well. And as predicted, Grand Finals will come down to Queen Bee versus the demon. And as for the magical world of Moopy, Percy's closing on that world record, with the tape rolling, ready to submit to Twin Galaxies. The pressure is on. I got Queen Bee through her worries, but that was just the prelude, this main event. But Percy's not looking great. Hunched over his joystick, he might need me. I can't be there for both of them, as much as I want to. Who do I focus on? I don't really care much for Percy. I wanna see this Fist of Discomfort tournament. This is it, the grand finals of Fist of Discomfort at SpiritCon. I can sense the excitement in the crowd, and it's hard not to get swept up in the hype. My nerves are through the roof right now. I'm not even the one playing. Using my event manager authority, I reach the front of the crowd with the announcer, an FOD expert, Iris, invited to handle the play-by-play, introduces the competitors. On the Player 1 side, the rising star of L7 Gaming, local Funplex champion, and internet sensation, Queen Bee. I should do this for boxing, shouldn't I? A few folks in the crowd, locals mostly, cheer Queen Bee on. I recognise most of them from her crew and a bunch of Funplex regulars. And the Player 2 side, 5-time EVO champion in the Fists of Discomfort, known as Kami in his home country of Japan. Here we all know him as the Demon. Oh, the crowds picked their favourite, clearly. Not to say that it doesn't make sense, the Demon is known by casuals and hardcore alike. I was hoping for a little less discrepancy against the two. I look over to Queen Bee, she's keeping it calm, she's keeping it cool. A true mask of the competitive gamer. There was an online game called Sword of the Angel, I remember that game. I do remember that game. I think it was advertised once. I never played it myself though, personally. But I do remember the name of that game. I look over to Queen Bee, she's keeping it calm. I've already read this. After a quick handshake, it's off to their joysticks. Watering up and getting ready to battle. Ooh, that's also going to be a good thumbnail. F12 right there, let's go. My fellow gamers, this is the grand final here at SpiritCon. Let's hear it for our competitors. As they shuffle through their character selection screen, the crowd waits in anticipation, eager to see who will be chosen. The announcer takes that momentum and brings it back twofold. Queen Bee is sticking with her pride and joy, the fast and deadly Tomokaze. From what I've learned, Tomokaze is a light and fast character suited for Queen Bee's aggro style. It's her favourite character. And as for the Demon, who's been playing his staple, a heavy-set controlling samurai all day, selects a similar speedy attack ninja? What an amazing turn of events! The Demon completely strays from his normal character roster and chooses Silent Blade. I see what he's doing. Silent Blade might be his favourite character, but he was using another character he's good at, just to show people, just to throw his final opponent off. That's smart plays right there. This is completely unlike anything we've seen the Demon do today. One exciting matchup. One you won't want to take your eyes off of. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Queen Bee explained this to me. The Demon plays slow, controlled, heavy characters that drag the game down to their level for eventual defeat. Now he's playing aggro? With characters lock in and map set, let's not delay this match any farther. The countdown is at 3, 2, and 1. And go! Right out the gates, Demon comes at Queen Bee. Ooh, actually, that can be a good thumbnail too. Or part of the thumbnail. Right out the gates, the Demon comes at Queen Bee with a ferocity I haven't seen since Queen Bee's usual matches, where she charges head on into her enemy. Right out the gate, the Demon attacks Queen Bee with a ferocity with the likes I've never seen before. Like a cheetah, the Demon spares no time running straight towards his prey. The Demon has completely ignored the ninja creep waves. He's taken full-on minion damage, he's not even phased. In fact, he's not even stopping to buy items. Our champion from Japan has only one thing in his sights, and that's Queen Bee. Okay, yeah, this is bad. He's playing aggro. He's playing a faster aggro than Queen Bee. Rushing her down before she can get her bearings? It's not much of an edge with the Demon risking everything like that. There's just not enough to keep her from finding her footing. Normally these matches go on for a good 5 or 10 minutes. He's already put Queen Bee down once, then more than allied Sensei while she was respawning. I tried to make myself heard over the crowd. Stay. No, it's no good. She can't hear me. Even if I was able to shout louder than the crowd, her attention is so focused she probably wouldn't even register my voice. I can do nothing but helplessly watch as the demon pulls her apart again and again. The onslaught! The demon, living up to his namesake, is not showing an ounce of mercy for his competitor. But what's this? Queen Bee is switching things up? She stopped at the item store, completely ignoring the attacks on her sensei? What could she possibly be buying at a time like this? Fortunately, she seems to have developed a plan. From what she explained, the counter to aggro is control. So by changing her tactics, it might just allow us some time to catch up. And one of the Queen Bee sensei is down for the count! That death has bought her enough time to grab as many control spells as she can. Oh, this is getting intense. Queen Bee blasts the lane with storms of frost. Okay, I get it now. She's using a weird hybrid style of trying to stall out the enemies with ice spells, while making her own progress down in the lane. Initially, it works like a charm. The enemy minions freeze solid and give her just enough breathing room to push ahead. But the demon responds with the swift accuracy he's pushing forward with his other lanes, ignoring her attempts to slow things down. As the demon flips between lanes, it's clear that while this would have won her the game, if she started out that way. Quickly enough, the final sensei on Queen Bee's side of the map falls. And here is your winner, folks. It is the demon. The obligatory, I can't say that word. The handshakes happen and the crowd bursts into applause, thrilled to have seen such strange spectacle out of the world champion. Immediately, Queen Bee is forgotten as the players close into the cheer on the demon over and over. Perhaps sensing her cue is to depart before the cheap plastic trophy I got from the dollar store is awarded to her rival. Queen Bee slips away and I decide to follow. I find her in the break room, collapsed in one of the folding chairs, facing her hands. Quietly, I take a seat next to her.
I don't know. After L7 Gaming dumps me, maybe I can live off my stream subs alone. If they don't abandon ship too, I mean. Maybe cut my living expenses a little. You know, move back into my parents' house, things like that. If worse comes to worse, maybe Naomi will carve out the insides of an unpopular game and I can sleep in there.
That's a good plan. If you're looking to chop your budget down to size, may I point out that when I get pizzas on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Hey, that's my line. Queen Bee laughs bitterly, but she is laughing at least. I better develop a taste of microwave food then. It's not too bad once you get used to it. I live off microwave food. Kind of. So you're sure your team's gonna drop you, huh? Well, gave them my best. Theory crafted with you, sorted my plan out, even changed up on the fly when he surprised me.
Hey, thanks.
I can honestly say I did my best. And that's thanks to you. Help pull my things together this morning, you know? I'm happy to help. This is my fault, isn't it? I'm the one who organised the event. I'm the one who pushed everybody past their limits. All in the name of making my dream a reality? I've been working hard to make what should have been just another temporary job in a long string of temporary jobs into something more. Something I can believe in. But I didn't stop to think of what would cost me and everyone around me.
Whoa.
Whoa, wash that filthy mouth out with some soap, kid. Question is, now what? Where do I go from here? Well, thankfully someone's knocking at the door, interrupting me before I need to provide career advice to someone whose career I just indirectly destroyed. Although I'm expecting it to be Gavin or maybe Ashley to come cheer their friend up. The unexpected walks in the door. Hey, it's the demon. I didn't expect the demon to walk through the door. The two of us sort of stare, dumbfounded, as the man addresses Queen Bee. I don't get it. I don't speak Japanese, demon. What?
Hey, listen.
I can translate. One moment while I load my Japanese to English speech recognition system. I'm afraid my English is not very good, so you have a translator. I'm glad. Iris repeats everything we say back and forth with a little patience, and conversation flows a bit easier after that. I wish to thank you for teaching me today.
What the?
For what? What does that even mean? Are you mocking me? Iris probably softened that a little in translation, but combined with Queen Bee's expression, the demon seems to get the real gist. Not at all. I wish to thank you for teaching me your unique fighting style. Both Queen Bee and I look very confused. I've been watching your stream for a year now, but watching it is not the same as facing you in combat. In that one battle alone, I have learned a great deal. If you will allow it, would you enjoy learning? I would enjoy learning more. I clearly have a great deal of work to do to master your style, as you saw today. Didn't we see him pull you apart limb by limb? Queen Bee's expression softens as she playfully punches me in the shoulder. Way to rub it in, kid. That's not even what happened. I honestly thought you were watching the match. I was, but I'm still confused. He played sloppy. The reason I lost was due to surprise. He took more risks out there than I did, relying on the fastest, hardest aggro style imaginable to win before I could react. Even in aggro, you don't come blitzing out the gate without buying a single item, not unless you're willing to bet it all on that strategy. I was overly eager to show you what I have learnt. I won, yes, but I cannot be result-oriented in my thinking. I believe we can learn much from you, Queen Bee-san.
Come again?
Queen Bee-san? Okay, who's we, exactly? Myself, the Kami of Japan, Onslaught-san, the Kami of the Norcal scene, Fausta-san, the Kami of Germany. We are assembling a team. Winds blow from all directions at once, carrying with them wisdom from across the arcade world, a diverse team for players, by players. We require an aggro-style champion, a Kami of the East Coast scene in America. We would deeply be honoured if Queen Bee joined us. Queen Bee-san. Sorry, if Queen Bee-san joined us. As he offers a deep bow, neither of us know quite how to react to that. Queen Bee speaks up first.
Hold on. You're offering me a job? That's why you came here?
Hi. I have been scouting for talent to complete our team, but have yet to meet anyone quite like you. You are intense, wild, daring, and exactly what we need. But I could not know for certain until I attempted to surpass you in direct combat. I attempted, and I failed. Winning the match is irrelevant. My play was insufficient. However, if you wish to remain loyal to L7 Gaming, I will understand.
Them right in the ear.
Oh, whoa. Calm down there, Queen Bee.
I mean, let me look into my contract situation and square things away first. But, I'm interested.
Screw them.
Yeah.
Screw them, right?
Really?
I almost barely saw the hint of possibility of a glimpse of a smile on the demon just now. And it's gone. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Please take all the time you require. Fate willing, we will welcome you as one of our 4 heavenly kings. We will have last have found our queen. The real queen, not the fake queen. With that, he offers one more blow and promptly turns to exit.
Whoa.
Kid, do you know what that means? You're about to be elevated to arcade godhood? You're going to ascend to the holy mountain of Asgard? To join your fellow Kami in Olympus? Home of the spirits above? I'm pretty sure you're mixing up with pantheons there, kid. But yeah, this is big. I mean, this is super big for me. Instead of bowing and scrapping and begging L7 to let me sit at their table, I get my own table. I want to be carried into Evo by oiled fanboys, raising me high on a plush couch, feeding me grapes and fanning me with palm leaves. I'm actually reasonably sure Iris could arrange that if I asked her to. Sure thing, I'll go right on it. Kidding, I was kidding, Iris. No, Iris. Yeah, I'm kidding too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I got a lot to learn before I really know how to hang with them. But now I've got a future, and it's bright. I'll admit some relief on hearing I didn't just sink Queen Bee's battleship. But the fact remains we got lucky. If the demon hadn't been in a generous mood, hadn't been scouting for talent, her career would have been in shambles. Thanks to me. The demon said it himself. Don't fall for results-orientated thinking. Maybe your future is bright, but it almost wasn't thanks to me. Man, who knew being an adult with many important responsibilities instead of a transient floating through life would be this nasty? Kid, you okay in there? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything is fine. Shaking the moment off, I do my best to celebrate her achievement. I'm glad I can help you out this morning, and I'm glad things worked out, even if I get both you and the demon feels you lost that fight in your own way. Esports, huh? Wild stuff.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, sure you said thanks, but hey, we need to tell you. Thanks. Been with me through all this, even when you probably had better things to do. Don't think I haven't noticed. Well, I'm the events manager. You are a star talent and a friend to boot. I'm happy to make you happy. Ready to enjoy that ride? If you'll have me along, I'd love to spend. I'm gonna go with that one because I don't want to spend as much time with her as with Ashley. Because Ashley is best girl. We all know this. I said this so many times. But Ashley is best girl. You're a friend of the Funplex, Queen Bee. And while it's my job to keep you coming back, I want you to know that it's not just for the tokens or your esports stardom. We're just happy to have you around, Queen Bee. It wouldn't really be the Funplex without you, so thanks a bunch. Oh shucks, kid. It's no big deal. I like it here. I'm happy to have friends like you, and Purpur at my side. Guessing she means Percy? Speaking of here, we should rejoin Here Already in Progress. Folks will be expecting the runner-up to make an appearance. And I'm never one to not make an appearance. As we re-enter the arcade, I instinctively size up the crowd looking for trouble. But there isn't any. Good. Don't think I can deal with another crisis. Wait a minute, where's Purpur? Percy? I don't know. He's gone. Nobody's playing Moopy. In fact, it's already drained out the extra lives and gone back to the attract mode scene. With the score just short of the world record? You think he cracked under the pressure? Percy's in the hospital. What? 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 He started clutching at his chest, and then he fell off his stool. We think it was a heart attack. No, don't do this to me, game! No, game, don't do this to me! I think I'm tearing up a bit. Not Purpur. I called 911 right away. The ambulance just left. I need to go. I ride the bus. I can't drive to the hospital. God, that has threw me off so much. The game has just took a turn that I was not expecting. Gavin, can you and the others finish up here? I have to. This is my fault. I pushed him too hard. Go. We'll take care of Spiritcon. Quickly, we pile into Queen Bee's rusty yellow hatchback and speed off to the local hospital. Please be right, Purpur. The hour's growing late. We managed to find his room just before visiting hours are over, and inside lying in a hospital bed. Oh, hello there. Wasn't expecting visitors. How'd you do? Is the event going well? How'd you do? Seriously? How'd you do, Percy? Exactly, what's going on? You okay? Oh, Tosh, there's nothing. Just a heart tremor. Wasn't even a full arrest or anything. They keep me overnight for observation. I'll be back at the Funplex before you know it. Still have high scores to defeat after all. Are you kidding me? Purple, come on. You're hooked up to an ECG. I can see your heartbeats. It's not nothing. It's just a little issue, that's all. A medical mishap, which runs in my family. Wasn't quite expecting it to accelerate this quickly, but that's life, isn't it? I don't care if that's life, Percy. So it wasn't stress-related? Well, probably didn't help, but can't say I was feeling sharp as usual this morning. My fault, really. All my fault. I should have read the signs, if there were any signs, but I didn't know. How serious is this condition? And be honest with us, Percy. No holding back to keep us from worrying, because we're going to worry whether you like it or not. Yeah, what the kid said.
Well,
They've said 2 years. Science isn't exact science, I suppose. 2 years. No. Purple, no. Oh, he looks sad. He's looking like he's about to cry. Don't cry, Purple. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Visiting hours are now over. I repeat, visiting hours are now over. I suppose it's time for you two to head on home. And don't worry about me. I'll be out of here in the morning, probably take a break from Moopy for a time, but I'll pop by the Funplex all the same. Only if you're sure, Percy. We don't want you having another heart attack. You know me. I'm an optimization expert, and my way of keeping calm through the seamless is to optimize the happiness I can find in the remaining time in the time remaining to me. And that means the Funplex. The Funplex. This took a turn for the worse that I was not expecting at all. Queen Bee offers me a ride back to the Funplex in a car. I've still got an event to wrap up, and then a bus to catch back to my apartment. Neither of us really feel like talking on the way there. I'm not surprised. That's some big news, serious news. Not that there's much to come back to. All the plastic trophies I picked out for the high score contests are gone, along with their winners. Looks like everybody's closing up shop. Ashley's tidying up a bit. Naomi literally having fallen asleep at the prize desk. And Francine up way past her bedtime, squinting at a computer printout.
Hello, dearie.
Ah, there you are, Luke. Gabbing round the numbers while you were out. Despite the discount on tokens, you made a tidy profit today. Far above and beyond what the Funplex normally draws. From what Ashley tells me, the mood was quite jovial near the end, with many nice folks saying they plan to return. And even the local champ didn't win a fist of discomfort. They got to see the demon in action. That's a feather in our cap. I'd hoped you'd be pleased with the news. This is what you wanted, yes? To put the Funplex on the map. Business is going to be just peachy now. Especially with more lovely parties like this one. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm happy about it. Just, exhausted. Emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Well, for what it's worth, we're all rather exhausted, dearie. But we've got no regrets.
That was an event of a lifetime.
I'd like to think I know a thing or two about dreams. Dreams and how difficult they can be to make a reality. Your dream of a thriving Funplex is going to take hard work from each and every one of us. But we're ready, willing, and able. Well, true, Queen Bee didn't win, and true, Percy was, hospitalized, but the poor dear. But we did it! Your friends saw it through, and they do it all over again, with...
I nod, a bit numb to it all. I'm sure I'll feel like $1,000,000 tomorrow when Percy strolls back in and smiles, and Queen Bee sporting a fancy new team jacket. When the daytime crowds are thick with newcomers, happy to be playing the games they love, when I really get to see the effects of what we accomplished. But for now, I really just want to go to bed. Need anything else from me tonight? All wrapped up like a bow. I'm on my way home for a good night's sleep myself. Go home, Luke. We'll see you tomorrow. I turned the keys in the lock, slumping into the apartment.
Hi!
Hi! So how'd it go? Was SpiritCon every bit as awesome as the awesome poster I designed for it? The players went home happy and business is booming. Hooray! Why didn't you look happy? It's been a long day. Well, okay. Honestly, Luke, you're an inspiration to me. You had the guts to chase your dreams. It's tough work, but I knew that Iris could find you something you'd love. And I've been wondering if I should follow in your footsteps. You want to become an arcade kazaa? No, silly. I mean, just try and find something to do with my life other than make coffee for executives and file their paperwork. I mean, that sounds boring.
I've got it!
Like that poster. I could try to be a graphic designer. Maybe. I've always loved doing stuff like that. What do you think? Except for that following your dreams can run you ragged, like it did to me today? I could nearly torpedo your future. It could even kill you. Is it worth it? Is it really worth all the trouble? Follow your dreams. Francine's right. I chose this patch. I chose to make my life difficult in order to make my life into something. Juniper helped me out along the way. I should help her in return. I'm not gonna lie, it wouldn't be easy, not by a long shot. But yeah, I think you should chase your dreams, become an artist on your own terms.
Thank you.
You need to go to bed and sleep. Tomorrow, I'll make you pancakes, a reward for my hard-working arcade kazaa. You used to have pancakes every morning during those summer trips, right? Your mum made them. That was ages ago, Juniper, when my folks could afford trips to the shore. And Juniper gets a wry smile. I think I know exactly how we can celebrate your newfound success. How about some sleep? Sounds good. A beach vacation? Beach episode? You finally gonna get a beach episode? Ashley in a bikini? That would be great. That would be great. We've cleared level 4 of Arcade Spirits. The winner is you. Now let's see your score. Ashley, of course, all the way up. And I'm glad it's all the way up. I don't care. I don't really care about Percy. I'm sad though. He's been hospitalized. All I care about is Ashley. That's all I care about. You're proven to be gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. And you scored 14,350 points. Woohoo! Today's pizza fact is, the world's largest pizza covered 10,000 square feet and measured 140 feet across. It weighed in at 44,457 pounds. Jesus, that's heavy. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 5? Save the game. Here we go. I always do the top 3, like saving for the top 3, only because of my mistake I made on my second week of trying to stream this game, which I accidentally delete the save file. But anyway, that is gonna be it for this stream. I know it's a shorter stream than the other weeks, but I'm doing one chapter per stream, which is every Sunday 6 PM UK time, if you want to stop by for the next one. And you also have a week to watch the other episodes if you haven't already. I have made a playlist. It should be somewhere on my channel. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And please do hit that notification bell so you know when I either upload a video or I go live again. Because I'm going to try and stream during the day. Well, I'm going to try and stream during either... probably Saturday during the day. I'll probably stream sometime during the week as well. Probably just Apex Legends again, because I'm loving that game at the moment. Anyway, check out my other videos. Follow me on Twitter, because I'm always active on Twitter, and my Discord as well if you want to join that. Links down below. Along with merch, and I really talk about my merch. And I'm just dragging on now. So anyway guys, I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.